Sunday Igboho is officially back on the scene, and he's making a move that nobody expected. If you have been following the news lately, you know that the atmosphere in the southwest has been a bit tense because of security issues in the forests. But right now, the man popularly known as the Yoruba Nation activist has come out with a very bold and direct message for the federal government. He's saying, "Give me the approval and I will flush every single bandit out of our forests." This is a huge development because it shows a very different side of Sunday Igboho. Before you hear the rest of this juicy gist, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel so you never miss an update on what is happening in our country. Now, let's get into the heart of the matter. Sunday Igboho recently returned to Nigeria after a long stay in the Republic of Benin, and since his return, he hasn't been quiet. He went straight to his hometown and realized that things are not the way they used to be. Farmers are scared to go to their farms and people are worried about their safety. He mentioned that just recently, in his own town, some very hard-working farmers were attacked. This really touched him, and that is why he is coming forward with this proposal. He isn't saying he wants to go rogue or do things his own way like before. No, this time he is being very professional. He is asking for state recognition. He wants the government to say, "Sunday, we trust you. Go ahead and help us." This is why this story is so sweet and interesting. It's like a movie where the hero comes back from a long journey and sees his village in trouble. But instead of just jumping into the fight, he goes to the king, in this case the president, and says he is ready to serve. Sunday Igboho is making it clear that he knows the geography of these forests like the back of his hand. He says he has the men, he has the local intelligence, and he has the passion to make the Yoruba land safe again. If you think this is a good move for the security of our farmers, please drop a comment below and don't forget to like this video right now. Why is this important for you and me? Well, we all know that when farmers can't go to their farms, the price of food goes up. If the forests are safe, our fathers and mothers can go back to planting yams, cassava, and corn without looking over their shoulders. Sunday Igboho is arguing that the regular security forces are doing their best, but they might not know the secret paths and hidden caves in the bush as well as the locals do. He is proposing a partnership where his team works alongside the government to ensure peace. This is what we call community policing at a very high level. It's about people who live in the area taking responsibility for their own backyard, but with the full support of the law. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you are just joining us because this story is developing fast. Now, many people are asking, will the federal government actually say yes? This is the big question everyone is talking about in the city centers and on social media. Some people feel that this is the best way to end the hide-and-seek games that bandits play in the thick forests. Others are a bit cautious, wondering how it will all be managed. But Sunday Igboho is staying firm. He is saying that his goal is simply peace and the protection of his people. He has even been seen visiting top traditional rulers like the Oni of Ife and the Olubadan of Ibadan to show that he is following the proper channels. He is showing that he is a man of the people who respects the elders and the authorities. The gist gets even more interesting when you look at how the public is reacting. On one hand, you have the youth who are cheering him on, saying that action is needed immediately. On the other, you have policy experts who are looking at how this can fit into the laws of Nigeria. Sunday Igboho is making it clear that he doesn't want any trouble with the government. He just wants to be a solution provider. He wants to use his influence for something very positive. This transition from being a controversial figure to seeking a formal partnership with the government is a masterclass in strategy. It shows growth and a deep love for his community. As we watch this unfold, we have to think about what it means for the future of security in Nigeria. Could this be the template for other regions? Imagine if every region had a local hero working hand in hand with the police and the army to keep their specific forests safe. It sounds like a plan that could really work if everyone stays on the same page. Sunday Igboho's request is currently on the table, and the whole world is waiting to see what the next move will be from the presidency. If you are enjoying this gist and want to keep getting the best updates, please make sure you have subscribed and turned on the notification bell. The big takeaway here is that Sunday Igboho is ready to work. He's ready to move from words to action, but he's doing it the right way, by seeking permission first. This shows a high level of respect for the current administration and the laws of the land. He is basically saying, I have the key to this door, just let me open it for you. It's a story of redemption, a story of community service, and a story of a man who refuses to stay silent while his people are in need. The energy he's bringing back to the country is undeniable, and whether you agree with him or not, you have to admit that he knows how to keep everyone talking. We are seeing a new chapter in the history of the Southwest. The forests that used to be places of fear could soon become places of productivity again if this partnership goes through. Everyone wants to be able to travel from Lagos to Ibadan or from Oyo to Kwara without any fear. That is the ultimate goal: peace, safety, and a booming economy for everyone. Sunday Igboho's offer is a major piece of that puzzle. We are keeping a very close eye on the official response to this request, and we will be the first to let you know as soon as there is a breakthrough. Before I go further into what the traditional rulers are saying, I want to ask you a question. Do you think the federal government should give Sunday Igboho the green light to enter the forests, or should they stick only to the regular army and police? This is a very important conversation, and your opinion matters. Let's get the discussion going in the comments. And if you haven't liked the video yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button to support great storytelling and news updates.